Welcome to this video, dear learners. This video we are looking at a question under genetics. This is a 2023 paper 2 question from section A, question 5. As you can see the question there, it reads, define the following terms used in genetics. So the first term is recessive allele. Okay, so we just need to define what a recessive allele is. Okay, so that's the definition there. A recessive allele, okay, a recessive allele is an allele that is overshadowed by a dominant allele, hence it is not expressed in the phenotype. So now what do we mean by this? Okay, this is the answer. This is all you need to write, but just to give a bit of an explanation. So let's say you've got this allele, okay, you've got this allele Y, okay. So usually you find that the capital T may represent tall and the small letter t may represent short. So meaning there is a gene for tallness and a gene for shortness. So between these two, the one that is a capital is called the dominant allele, and this is a recessive allele. So each person will inherit one allele from maybe the father and the other allele from the mother. Okay, so in this type of genotype, the phenotype here, phenotype meaning what to be expressed, what you are going to see on the outward. This one we are going to say that it is tall, even though there is a short allele. Okay, even though there is an allele for shortness. Okay, so the reason being is because that it is recessive and this one is dominant. So what to be expressed is only tallness. So a recessive allele is an allele that is overshadowed by a dominant allele, hence it is not expressed in the phenotype. Okay. So the next question simply says, what is a phenotype? Okay, what is a phenotype? So a phenotype, it's simply the outward. Okay, so phenotype, like I said here, the phenotype is what is shown outside. Okay, it shows the expression of genes. Genes that are able to express themselves will be shown in the phenotype. Okay, so phenotype, you can say, refers to the physical trait that is expressed. Okay, or you can say the outward appearance. Okay, that is the phenotype. Okay, so that is the phenotype. So like I said, if you have this one is called genotype, and genotype shows the what? The genetic makeup. Okay, the genetic makeup meaning what is found in the genes. Okay, but the phenotype here we're just going to say tall. This is the phenotype now. So someone can be looking tall, but you find that in them, in their genotype, in the genes, they have shortness in them. So this explains why someone can be tall but yet give birth to a short child. Okay, this is what explains it. So the genotype, you can't see this unless when you use certain machines. Okay, but what we see on the outside is simply the phenotype. Okay, so we go to question B. Okay, let's read question B together. It's quite a lengthy question. Jane has blood group O and has a child of blood group B. She accuses John of blood group AB to be the father of the child. With the help of a genetic diagram, determine the possible offspring to conclude whether or not John could be the father. Okay, so here's a case now. As a biologist, they bring you this case. Okay, so question B, we have Jane. So Jane is the mother, and this mother here, she's of blood group O. Okay, she's of blood group O. Okay, and then Jane accuses John. John is being accused of being the father, and we are told John is of blood group what? AB. Okay, John is being accused. Then the child now, the child has got blood group B. So I want to see the possibility of John being the father of the child. Okay, since this is just an accusation, and this is what happens and goes on in society. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So so what we'll do, we're going to use a genetic diagram. So we're going to make a cross. Okay, but before we do that, these are the phenotypes. So let's look at the genotypes. We see the genotype. So for blood group, if it is O is recessive, and O is only shown like this. Okay, O can only appear homozygous like this, and then the father, the genotype will be like this. For the child, we don't know yet. We just want to see the possibility of John being the father. So we're going to make a cross. So we're going to say, okay, we are going to have mother, who's Jane. Then we're going to have father. Okay. So the next line here, you write their phenotype. So their phenotype, the mother is blood group what? O. We're just going to write O. The father is blood group what? AB. These are the phenotypes. Then you go to the genotype. The genotype now, the O is like this. O can only appear homozygous because it's recessive. Once it appears with anything else, it's no longer blood group, and you'll see as we go further in the question. So AB, okay. So now looking at this, the cells will undergo what we call meiosis. So we are making a cross, okay. This is a cross. So these alleles cells will go under meiosis, where they separate. They will separate at meiosis like this. Okay, so we call them now as gametes, because what has taken place is what? Meiosis. So meiosis always produces gametes. Okay. Then now we are going to go into fertilization. Okay. Fertilization now is what shows us what is going on. Okay. So you bring this one here. Okay. So now this can react, or not react, sorry, it can cross with any of these. Okay. Let's say it crosses with this one. Okay, so now O is recessive. So if it's recessive, this one will come this side. Okay, so the recessive one is always on the right. Okay, so the first child has come out to be of blood group A, the first offspring, sorry. Okay, and then what we'll do, we can cross can bring this one here. Okay, and this also will react with this one, which is just here. Sorry, to cross with that one, or it can even cross with the other one there. Okay, let's proceed with this one, which is here. So this one will be, so the O which is recessive will come here. Okay, then this side now, this one can come here, blood group A. So this one, it has not crossed with this one yet, so these now can cross. Okay, can cross like that. So the O comes here, then this one can come here. This is blood group B. This one, it has not crossed with this one, so they can cross like that. Okay, and this will be, okay, so we call these now, these are genotypes, huh? But we call them F1 genotypes. Then F1 phenotypes. So this is called blood group A, this is called blood group B, this is called blood group A, this is called blood group B. Okay, so now when we see the phenotypes here, and the child was blood group AB, also was blood group B, sorry. So this concludes the results that John could or is the father of the child because it's able to produce blood group B. So when Jane and John meet together to have a child, they can either produce children who are A or B, and the child has been found with blood group B. So according to the genetic diagram here, it concludes that John could be the father. Okay. So this is the use of genetics. Okay, it can solve such cases. Okay, so we can say that we are concluding now according to the genetic diagram, John is the father of the child. This is not a guess, this is an educated thing. We've done the cross and we can see that truly John could be the father of the child. Okay, so this is where the question ends. Please, if you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button and share the video to all those who are doing biology, whether they're in grade 10, 11, 12, whether they're GCE. Okay, so that's the question that we are doing here. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.